Escrow agent. Payment, an international sale and purchase contract through an escrow agent. This is the third method of payment from our notes on international sale and purchase contract. Alright, the first one we covered is payment by method of letter of credit, LC. Then we have bank guarantee, payment through bank guarantee. Right, now this is the third one, payment through escrow agent. Now the method is very simple, but okay, before I go on, I think we better state the law out first. Escrow agent, many years ago in Thailand, alright, there is no law on escrow agent. However, in 2008, an escrow agent law came out. Alright, they call it the Escrow Agent Act or Escrow Account Act. Some people, they call it the Escrow Account Act 2008. Alright, now the people who can act as the escrow agent in Thailand after this law came out cannot be anyone, can no longer be anyone. It has to be people who has received a license from the Ministry of Finance. Alright, and up to today, the commercial banks, the banks, both local and foreign banks, and I think some of the finance companies has this escrow agent license to be able to act as an escrow agent. So not everybody can be the escrow agent. Why do you need to get a license for escrow agent? Well, as you will see from the method, you will see. Alright, but just as an overview, a quick overview, alright, the main reasons could be escrow agent is going to be holding a lot of money for other people. Alright, there is a risk that the escrow agent might disappear, or the escrow agent, as we just say, is a commercial bank, foreign and local, foreign or local, alright, alright, and or a finance company. What if the finance company goes bankrupt? What if the bank goes bankrupt, closes business? What will happen to the money that the escrow agent is holding? Because the bank or the finance company is holding the money for others. Would it disappear with the money? Now that it's gone bankrupt? Alright, so this is why it has to be regulated. This kind of duty has to be regulated. And that is why only escrow agent who receive a license from the Ministry of Finance can act as an escrow agent. Alright, let's explain how this method works. Again, in our case, we apply sale and purchase contract, sorry. Okay, there are, I think, some laws drafted to include other kinds of contracts, right? But so far, I think one of the contracts that can be used with an escrow agent is the sale and purchase of goods and services. So let's start with the step one. Of course, the very first step is there's this sale contract here, right? And it would, of course, be sale contract with certain conditions, right? And in the contract, it would probably say payment of the purchasers, right? Payment by the purchaser of the purchase price to the seller would be made through an escrow agent or made via an escrow agent. So the purchase price of the purchaser does not come directly to the seller. Again, here is dealing with the same sort of aim to protect the purchaser of the seller's defaulting in delivery. And the same worry with the seller as well. Right? What if the seller delivers the things, but the purchaser don't pay? Okay, you come back to the same worry again. Similar worry, similar concern as the letter of credit for both the seller and the purchaser. So the purchaser do not pay the purchase price to the seller. Instead, The purchaser paid the purchase price here. Well, actually, pay is not the correct word to use, not the accurate word to use. The purchaser pays the purchase price here. Okay, I use the word plays. Wang ราคาซื้อขาย plays the purchase price. Alright, with the escrow agent. The escrow agent plays the role, fulfills the duty of holding ถือราคาซื้อขาย holding the purchase price here. So we put this as step 1. Okay. When the escrow agent receives the purchase price, step 2 happens. The escrow agent informs the seller that the purchase price has already arrived at the escrow agent, has already been placed with the escrow agent. So this could be step 2. Alright. When the seller gets this information from the escrow agent, the seller can be quite happy, right, that the money has already gone to an independent third party, an escrow agent who's holding the money, right? It's no more with the purchaser. Okay, so the third step happens. Of course, the seller would now delivers the goods. Step 3. The goods will now go to the purchaser. When the purchasers receive the goods, the purchaser again informs here the escrow agent that the purchaser has already received the things. And this is when the escrow agent would finally pay the purchase price to the seller. Let's put it, for example, US dollars. So you could say this is the 4th step and this is step number 5. Like that. It's a simple mechanism, but it works effectively in achieving the 2 aims. One is the main concern by the seller, which is the purchaser going to pay? Alright, in this case, the seller can rest assured that the price will probably be paid because money has already been placed here. Maybe I use another color so you can see it. Alright, the purchaser is concerned, hey, is the seller going to sell? Right? Is the seller going to sell? Well, if the seller doesn't sell, doesn't deliver, okay, then the purchase price will not go. If the seller doesn't deliver, if the seller defaults in delivering or breaches the contract in delivering, then the purchase price will not go. Because don't forget, this purchase price, the last part, comes with the purchaser informing the escrow agent. Informs what? Informs the escrow agent that the things has arrived. So if the purchaser doesn't inform the escrow agent, the purchaser's money, which is held by the escrow agent, doesn't go. So it protects both sides again, the seller and the purchaser. That's the method of the escrow agent. Take note of the 5 steps.